Hello and welcome to the tutorial for the Stealth Action AI Kit, and in this video we're going to talk about the search state. To trigger the AI search state, that means that the player has to make a lot of noise. Well, not really a lot of noise, but you have to make noise in a constant manner. And one of the ways to make noise, it's either walking or running or shooting, but also by throwing distractions, both player generated or by picking up physics actor in the level. For example, I have this one. I'm gonna place it over here. So we're gonna pick it up and throw it later. But for the moment, I'm just gonna leave it here. And for example, if I simulate right now, this AI is patrolling and nothing interesting is happening. But as you can see, we got all these actors in the level. This is a search point, and those are search subpoints. I'm going to explain in a few seconds how they work. But if you type search on your content browser, then you got subpoints and search points. And the way they work is that you have a search point, and then you have your subpoints. Depending on which order you select your subpoints, the AI is going to pick those subpoints first when initiating the search. If you don't assign any subpoint, the AI will reach this point, and for the AI, the search is complete. But we want the AI to be able to make some kind of a decent search, don't we? You can have like a search point, and you can assign even 100 sub search points. The AI will search all of them. But it's not really performance heavy, but it's okay. I mean, if you want to have 50 or 100 sub search points, it's up to you. But I think like the best number of sub points will be 4 or 5 for each search point. You can have more depending on your level design and depending on how you want your AI to search. So the settings that we have on those is show subpoints, that will basically show us which subpoints are connected to our search point, and then you have show search point. This works to show the search point in game. We're leaving this on because we only placed 4 of them in this basically scenario, but on the demo level I placed over 100 of this in all the areas to make the AI be able to search in every single location closest to the stimulus location. So basically how this works is, for example, if the AI is patrolling and I make a noise over here on this precise point, the AI will pick the closest point from which he heard the sound. So basically if I do it over here, it's gonna select this point. If I do it over here, the last noise was here, it was going to pick this point. If I make noise over here, the eye will reach this point, and then it will try to find the closest on its location, so it will pick this one. So it depends on how you place your search actors around your level, the effectiveness. So for example, I'm gonna jump in, gonna pick this thing and throw it over there. It was a little bit too far, guys, and the eye sadly did not hear it. But I'm gonna throw a few of this. Now the eye is in search. It picks the closest point. It's getting over this corner. And now it's searching for all the sub points. And then it will start to cool down. And after it's done, it will go back into its patrol. Right now I'm using a weapon loudness of 0 that you can see on top left. So I'm pressing 2. If I press 1, I will make noise with the gun. If I press 2, I will simulate a silenced weapon. So if I shoot on the ground behind the eye, it will hear the bullet impacts on the ground and it will go investigating. Same applies when you shoot any actor in your levels, any wall or surface, the AI will be able to hear it. In future updates, I'm going to modify this function and I'm going to make different noise level based on which physical material has been hit. For example, if I activate my weapon sounds and I activate the debug with the perception and I start shooting, the AI heard the sound over here and now will come and investigate. If I keep running, it will update my location and it will keep following it. So basically, this is how it works. This is how the search function works. It's really simple. Let me just try again. I made this. Okay, it jumped a little bit too high. Do you need to tweak the mass and see how you throw the object? But you get what I was trying to do. And yeah, I mean, this is the search function. The only thing that you need to do, for example, to make it work better, the only thing, now we want the AI to search this point. Actually, let me tweak this. Whoops, I didn't mean to duplicate it. I'm gonna place this wall so I can go around the corner. Let me remove this one. I'm gonna put a search point over here. Gonna put yeah, one over here and just one over here. I'm gonna pick, I want the AI to go first on this point, then on this point. I want to see the subpoints and I want the AI to wait minimum 2 seconds, no, minimum 1 second and a maximum of 2 seconds, and I'm going to show this subpoint. So if I jump into the level and I make noise over here, the AI is coming. Can I make it in time? Nope. I didn't. Let me try again. Okay, now probably I can make it. Yeah, I made it. See, this is how the search function works. It's not hard to set up. It's really easy. And that's it. When the AI is done and cools down, it will go back into the suspicious states and then goes back into the patrol. So this is it, and I'll see you on the next tutorial.